protecting your investment, enabling the builders and creators within the organization, and using game-changing technologies to deliver business value. Protecting the investments we've made is important. We continue to deliver secure and reliable services with security, trust, and sustainability added to it. We need to enable the builders. Delivering automation and self-service to builders within the organization is key to unlocking their creativity and productivity. We need to invest in game-changing technologies that can deliver business value and take our organizations forward. AI is becoming a partner in that journey. We are starting to use AI tools more and more in our personal lives and our professional lives. However, for AI to be a legitimate partner to us, it needs to earn our trust, which is the first trend I'm going to talk about, which is AI trust, risk, and security management, or AI-TRISM for short. What is AI-TRISM? It is a structural approach to AI risk mitigation through model governance, transparency, explainability, and data protection. In this age of Gen AI, where we are rapidly adopting these new services, trust in AI is even more important. This is truly the year of ChatGPT. What started out as a clever conversational chatbot has captured the imagination of the public. And it spawned a huge innovation in the domain of large language models and foundation models. ChatGPT has become the unofficial mascot, if you want to call it, for AI today. And what it's done, it's made CIOs invest more in AI. 45% of organizations have increased their AI budget this year, largely as a response to the innovation in the large language model space. Even before the adoption of ChatGPT, more than 48% of enterprises had deployed AI technologies, process automation, risk and fraud detection, and so on. And of those enterprises that are running machine learning models, 73% of them are running more than 100 models, an extremely complex environment to manage in terms of the life cycle of these models. And unfortunately, 40% of them suffered privacy and security issues. Imagine this, all of the positive net benefits that you're getting out of AI is wiped out by that one negative moment or consequence. Which is why ensuring transparency, control, and explainability is critical in our AI systems. In ChatGPT speak, we need to ensure that we understand why systems like ChatGPT are making the decisions they are making. We need to understand and look at data drift and model drift in AI. We need to control the output of large language models. We need to figure out ways to reduce the hallucinations of large language models. There are several techniques that are emerging, such as the RAG architecture and fine-tuning that could do that. We need to ensure that we are demystifying the black box nature of these models. AI-TRISM is the way to reduce the risks of AI. And even more importantly, as more regulations emerge in the space of AI in the future, AI-TRISM allows you to meet your future regulation needs. In the current geopolitical climate, it's important for us to be cyber safe. The second trend that I'm going to talk about is continuous threat exposure management. Rather than trying to fight the hackers with siloed processes and fragmented tools, we need to be proactive in terms of how we think about cyber risk and threat management today. Rather than trying to remediate all vulnerabilities all the time, we need to prioritize which of these vulnerabilities are more important from a business value standpoint. And CTEM, for short, is a program. It's not a technology per se, but it stands on top of many technologies that we may have invested in the past, such as application security tools, vulnerability management tools, or pen test services that we're using within the organization. For us to be successful with CTEM, CIOs clearly need to partner closely with CISOs to prioritize where to invest their scarce cybersecurity dollars. And organizations that invest in a CTEM process are 3 times less likely to suffer from a breach. We need to protect our future. It's not a cliche when I say that the best time to invest in sustainability was yesterday. And the next best time is today, which is the third trend, the investments in sustainable technology. How we invest in sustainable technologies has a great impact on our organization, our employees, our stakeholders, and on the future of this planet. 74% of CIOs and IT leaders are telling us that investments in sustainability increases digital maturity. This is you telling us. And 86% of them say it increases digital resilience. Within the next 2 years, we believe 75% of CIOs will be held responsible for outcomes, business outcomes from investments in sustainable technology. We believe 1 out of every 4 CIO will have their compensation linked to the outcomes of sustainable technology in the next 5 years. And sustainable technology is not just about the environment. Of course, reducing our carbon footprint is extremely important, but it's also about diversity. It's also about equity. It's also about inclusion. It's also about employee well-being. It's also about strengthening the rule of law. We need to find an optimal balance between our financial goals, top-line revenue growth, and cost reduction versus the environmental and societal footprint that we're leaving. And technology is coming to our aid. In fact, one of the biggest opportunities with machine learning and AI is in combating climate change. We are starting to see the advent of software for sustainability reporting and machine learning tools that can look at terrestrial images and satellite images to help you manage your business better with a lower sustainability footprint. We're also starting to see the advent of edge and tiny IT technologies to reduce the footprint as well. The next theme that I'm going to visit is really the rise of builders. We need to enable creativity and productivity to the builders within the organization, developers, data scientists, and so on. Enabling productivity and self-service for developers is a key imperative for CIOs today. And the next trend that I want to talk about is platform engineering. A platform engineering is a team that is formed to enable self-service, productivity, and automation for developers. There's been a renaissance of tools in the platform engineering space in the last 10 years. Serverless computing, containers, Kubernetes, CI/CD tools. It's a great time to be a developer today. Think about your organization. You have tens of product teams, or possibly even hundreds of product teams, and they're all curating and building their own platforms for application development and application delivery. Imagine the level of heterogeneity, the total cost of ownership, the technical depth that you have in all of these fragmented platforms. The power of platform engineering is to unite these fragmented platforms and to enable that automation and self-service to your developers, where the platform teams are curating and building these platform components and offering them as self-service to your developers. What's the end result of this? It can reduce cognitive load and improve productivity and experience for your developers. If you don't have a platform team, and if you do a lot of in-house software development, it's clearly time for you to think about creating one. And the core focus of that platform team should be to create reusable components that developers can use, ensure them in a highly composable way so they can build services faster and make them configurable. After all, we live in an age where everything runs as code. Platform engineering also paves the way for a true product management culture, where engineers are able to have direct conversations with users, and the feedback loop really helps in improving the quality of products that they release to their users. The fifth trend that I want to talk about is really about accelerating product creation within the organization. One of the areas where we have seen tremendous amount of innovation in the last 2 years is in the usage of machine learning across the software development lifecycle.